Hi Taurus, this is your horoscope for 2021. Thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure to be with you today. I have had a look at what the outer planets are doing in your chart this year and what areas are really going to be highlighted and how you can benefit from focusing on those specific areas to get the most out of life and your experience here in 2021. So first of all, Jupiter, the lucky planet, is in your 10th house of career until June 2021. And that bodes really, really well for you when it comes to work and career and what you're doing in your working life, whether you want to be promoted or you just want to start your own business. Jupiter is good fortune. It's the biggest planet in our solar system, and it's all about growth and expansion and really finding a real ease in a certain area of your life. So you guys, for career, Taurus, 2021 is going to be a fabulous year. You get 10 out of 10 for career. With that Jupiter lighting it up, it's really going to help you do things effortlessly, and things that have been challenging before really become easy. Saturn is also in your 10th house. Saturn is the antithesis to Jupiter. It's kind of the planet that's about restriction and structure and building things that are going to be there for a long time. So combine that with Jupiter, where things really grow, and Saturn allowing you to kind of really build these structures. Not only are you expanding in your career and in your working life, you're really able to solidify that and to build something that is going to serve you and the people who benefit from you doing well for a really long time. So if you're someone who's kind of struggled to make it happen in work, or you feel like you haven't had a career, or you haven't found your life purpose yet, what you really want to be doing in life, this is your opportunity in 2021 to really grow into that, and then to take the success you've got in that area and to make something solid out of it. So, you know, if you decide to sell merchandise online, okay, you've got your own podcast and you want to sell your own steel water bottles, whatever it may be, it could be that it's so successful that it's then important for you to go into the water bottle business. It's that element of following up on your success and really trying to solidify it and doing something long term with it. And that's important to know, because sometimes things are a flash in the pan, you know, it's a one-off and enjoy it while it lasts. But other times it's the beginning of something really valuable and meaningful, and it's important to keep working on that and towards it until you are in a comfortable position. That's what Saturn really allows you to create in your career here in 2021, the ability to be comfortable in your career. Jupiter moves into the 11th house in June 2021, and with Jupiter being in your 11th, from June onwards, your friendships, your social network, your hopes and dreams, those are going to grow exponentially, and you'll really find it easy to make your life bigger. So if you have felt somewhat isolated, or it's been a year where things have just kind of closed and things have become smaller, things open up again wonderfully for you in 2021. And all those things like socializing, but not just with anybody. It's really the kind of friendships that you've always longed for, the dreams that you've had for a while that you really want to realize, the relationships that are really important to you. So maybe you want a romantic relationship. Any hopes and dreams when it comes to you and your connection to other people can be realized, and it's really important that you're aware of that and that you do some work on it. Jupiter is going to bring it into your life anyway, but being ready to work with what you're getting is super important. Pluto is in the 9th. So Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth, transformation and change. So you may notice that you have the urge to travel. I've given you an 8 out of 10 for travel this year. Because Pluto is so changeable, you may want to expand and broaden your horizons in a practical, physical way by traveling. It can also be through education and kind of broadening your horizons that way. You may also find that there's some upheaval to the kind of institutions you feel you belong to. And you may feel like you want to go out on your own, or you're not being supported in the way you have been, and you no longer enjoy that and you want to do your own thing. It really creates a bit of upheaval in the way you live your life publicly. Uranus is in the 1st, and that's really wonderful, Taurus, because Uranus is the miraculous and the unexpected, and the 1st house is the house of self. So you really don't know who you are yet. So don't feel like everything is set in stone and you've seen all sides to you. You really haven't. There are opportunities coming your way in 2021 which are going to force you to tap into these inner resources that you've never used before, and you'll be really surprised at what comes up. So you've got a lot of creativity and unique ideas and insights and personality and character that is just kind of residing within you. By putting that out there into the world, you can really support your career and your finances and what you're doing in your working life. And it's not just your work, it's also surprising yourself with things that you didn't realize about yourself. I didn't like camping before, why do I like it now? You know, that's a really kind of trite example, but it can be, okay, I'm in a difficult situation. I never realized I had the internal strength to kind of deal with this so easily. So don't judge a book by its cover, especially when that book is you, because you don't really know what's contained in the book just yet. Neptune's in your 11th. So Neptune is the water planet of dreams and intuition. Be very sure about listening to your gut when it comes to your friendships and your social network. Manifest your hopes and dreams and do what you can. And even though your friendships are positive and lucky, it may sometimes feel like you don't have the full picture. You don't exactly know where you stand with someone else. That's okay. Try and accept that. Use your intuition to guide you through and to help you in situations which you can't kind of analyze intellectually. And the fact is that you can manifest the ideal relationships that you've always wanted. So have faith and trust that things are okay, and that not everyone else is going to be perfect, but that it takes a little bit of time to get to know those people and to let them surprise you. So it's not just inner surprises, it's also allowing other people to surprise you and to show you who they really are. Because it's easy to write people off on one little flaw and to say, oh, okay, well, you don't like to travel outside of New York ever because you think that's the center of the universe. Then you could say, okay, I like to travel, I'm not interested in that. But if you actually give it a chance, you might hear what the reasons for that are, and you might be more understanding, if you see what I mean. Chiron's in the 12th, so it's a great opportunity to do spiritual healing on you and to really try and say, okay, what is the universe's will for my life, rather than how can I make money, how can I have amazing sex, how can I get more. It's kind of looking at the bigger picture and saying, do you know what, I'm experiencing real good luck here in 2021 when it comes to my work and my friendships, but what's the bigger picture? What would the universe like me to do? And that is going to result in self-healing and really coming to terms with where you are in your life, and that acceptance then moves out into the world and brings more good stuff into your life. So for the different topics, all of them out of 10, you get a 5 out of 10 for love, you get a 10 out of 10 for career, definitely, and money I've put 8, but if you really kind of make major changes. The reason I put an 8 is because you've got Pluto in your 9th, so there may be some upheaval, but if you weather that upheaval and use it to your advantage, money can be amazing, 10 out of 10. Family, 6. Health, 6. Friendships, a 10. Spirituality, another 10. And then finally, travel is an 8, because some of you Tauruses are going to feel the need to actually travel, and some of you are going to want to expand your life career-wise and to really get to a place that feels more secure. So that's what I get for you in 2021. I hope you have an amazing year. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, just click on book your readings to order your reading with me. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share the video online. Have an amazing 2021, Taurus, and I'll speak to you next time. This video, by the way, is for Sun sign Tauruses first, then for rising sign Taurus, and finally moon sign Taurus if you want a lot of information. Okay, so that's what I get. Have a lovely time, and I'll speak to you soon.